I guess we could start with the obvious winners,
The obvious ones.
the
Yeah.
Phoenix Suns. Even though
Okay.
even though they went 8-0, they still didn't make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But to say they're not winners, it would be a lie, because people know who Mikal Bridges is now. People
Mm-hmm.
know who Cam Johnson is now. People know how good DeAndre Ayton is now.
Yeah.
Devin Booker went from All Star to potential MVP.
Potential. Yeah.
So like, and Ricky Rubio proved that he's still one of the best passing point guards in the league right now. I know he averages the second most assists, but people were still underrating him before this bubble.
Mm-hmm. Shot the
So
three surprisingly well in the bubble.
yeah, shot the three amazing in the bubble. And correct me if I'm wrong, they didn't have Aaron Baines play this bubble too.
He he didn't play early on. He came back a little bit later.
Yeah,
Actually, did he even? I don't
I don't think he
honestly.
played
I
this
I
bubble.
should know that. Um,
Yes.
but
So
yeah.
when they get their bench around them too, and they re-sign the players they have, and they kind of just let these young group of players grow together. They also have another pick in case they want to make a trade for a veteran off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Like this team has potential to make the playoffs next year.
Yeah.
The only
Oh,
reason I'm saying
definitely.
potential is because the Golden State Warriors are back too,
Mm-hmm.
so that's gonna be a little tough. But man, the West is gonna be fun next year. That's what the Phoenix
Yeah.
Suns said. That's what the
Yeah.
Phoenix Suns showed.
There's there could be like one or two bad teams in the West, and
Mhm.
there could be 13 really good playoff caliber teams. That
Yeah,
could be really fun.
yeah,
And I think you're right. I think every person on the Suns is a winner in this. Like obviously Booker, Aiton played really good defense and became a problem offensively.
yeah,
Um, and even Cameron Payne wasn't even signed
yeah,
before the bubble. Came off the bench looking like a pretty decent backup point guard.
yeah,
11 points a game in the bubble, 52% from three. I mean, and Cam Johnson looked pretty good. Like you said, Ricky Rubio, I think he was definitely underrated and looks like a really solid, just traditional point guard. If you
yeah.
have like, especially if you have a player like Booker who crunch time is going to be the guy with the ball in his hands, Rubio is like a perfect guy for you to have. And then, yeah, Monty Williams. I mean,
Oh
probably going
yeah,
to be regarded as a top 10 at least coach in the NBA after this. We all saw that post
100%.
game speech he gave to his team. And yeah, just the entire organization has to be winners for sure. Especially even with those like family intros they did, they started that
Yeah,
trend. Like everything's just positive for the Suns right now.
yeah.
Finally.
My favorite player from this bubble Suns is definitely Cam Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you told me Cam Johnson, because he didn't start during the season, because
No,
Kelly Oubre.
it was Uber. Yeah.
So I thought Cam Johnson was a good bench player, but I thought that was his maximum like ability. I thought,
Mm-hmm.
hey, maybe he could come into like a good sixth man role. But after this bubble, like I think he's like a really good stretch for
I
with his
agree.
switchability, his defense, his
Switchability,
rebounding.
rebounding
Su-
is he's such a good
surprisingly,
rebounder. Yeah.
like yeah, I'm so surprised he was such a good rebounder. So I think his stock rose the most because
Mm-hmm.
obviously Devin Booker's stock was already really
Obviously.
high, and DeAndre Ayton's stock was really high too. So his stock definitely rose the most, and I think he really proved that I'm a starting caliber player. And now, remember, I don't know what they're gonna do with Kelly Oubre now, to be honest,
Yeah, I
because
know.
they have Kelly Oubre and the pick, which they could trade for
It's a
someone.
good problem to have, but yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
but
what they're gonna
like,
do.
it's an amazing problem to have. This team is
Yeah,
gonna be, it's interesting. Everyone's,
really, really interesting team. There's gonna be a lot of
yeah,
trade machine posts we're gonna see from people
from the
trying
Phoenix
to
Suns. Yeah,
make the Phoenix Suns contenders.